This injection moulding machine manufacturer in Taiwan exports to countries all around the world, including the US. Customers buy the machine so that they can make their own components when they're manufacturing the likes of electrical and medical goods, even parts for vehicles. With higher tariff rates set to kick in for countries shipping to the US, the company expects more businesses to mold their own parts to avoid having to import from overseas.
That is to support them with our speedy manufacture turnkey solution, which is very popular in Asia. But this was not there in the States for many years. It's not necessary to be there because they don't manufacture anything.
Still, the lack of clarity on tariffs over the past few months has left some customers in limbo.
They are trying to delay the purchase order to us. For example, maybe in this year their plan was 10 machines, but now maybe it's reduced to like 8 or 6. Yeah, so because they don't know what is going to happen.
For better or worse, deadline day for Trump administration tariffs will bring some level of certainty for businesses and economies in Asia. Taiwan, however, is among economies yet to strike a deal with Washington. It faces a 32% tariff rate on its exports. Failure to secure an arrangement will pile pressure on Taipei following a landslide defeat in an opposition vote recall last weekend. Singapore, like Taiwan, hasn't sealed any deal with the US. Trump previously set a 10% rate on exports from the city-state, but he's since indicated he'd like to set a baseline tariff rate worldwide within a range of between 15 to 20%. Washington's also yet to share details on planned sectoral tariffs on pharmaceuticals and semiconductors, two key areas for Singapore. Meanwhile, there's been a race to the finishing line in other countries around the region. There was relief in South Korea after it struck a 15% tariff deal, down from the 25% the US president had threatened.
I think 15% was expected. I think President Trump initially set such a high rate in order to gain advantageous conditions.
That includes concessions, among them allowing American beef into South Korea, levy-free, a controversial issue that stirred up anger among farmers. On Wednesday, Washington also said it had made deals with Cambodia and Thailand. Trump had pressured the two nations, embroiled in a deadly border dispute, telling them there'd be no bargain unless they put a stop to the fighting.
And because he uses trade, he gets to invite me on the phone, and I listen all day Saturday while he's calling Cambodia, Thailand. And what happens on Monday? They announce a truce. And you know what we did today? We made trade deals with Cambodia and Thailand.
Separately, trade talks between the US and China are ongoing. There's still no breakthrough, but some level of predictability for key markets has been set, and the world's new trade order, decided by just one man, starts at the turn of the month. Patrick Falk, TRT World, Singapore.